Hi guys, welcome back. I am doing a reading for the sign of Pisces. You guys are my last reading for this series. This is a spiritual reading, so for the collective of Pisces. So let's see. I am going to pull a Goddess Power Oracle, and then I read it from the book. These have been very interesting. Okay, Pisces. You got Branwen, forgiveness. Alright, let's see. Okay. No, it's the other way. Alright, here it is. Empowerment message. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Branwen forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart. Sounds like Padme, huh? She asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurt and lose. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live on in our hearts and minds. We come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The goddess Branwen is here to support you. Alignment message. Sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now is the time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, motives, and actions. You are not doing this, however, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself. It's to have the strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt nor shame can take root in your heart. You can stand empowered and humble with your head high no matter the consequences. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess Branwen says deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect. Of course, Pisces. All right. Obviously, Pisces, there's a need right now of forgiving. Of forgiving yourself, of forgiving others, of letting go. And I feel like for this collective that I'm reading for, this is going to be one of the most difficult ones that you're having trouble forgiving for some reason. It feels very powerful. But I do feel like it's been quicker than the other ones, right? Carl Jung says that there is no such thing as forgiveness, right? Carl Jung says that we simply just let it go. And I believe that there is a truth to, I feel like there's a bit of both. Understanding why something happened and what your role was in a situation, Seeing something from any situation 360 and understanding your role will allow you to accept the situation for what it was and move on. Move on and letting it go and moving on, right? When we continue to just see their role, and let's just say you were in a toxic relationship where they were ABUSIVE, right? Which I have been there. And continue to say, well, he was a horrible person because he did this. Okay? Did you continue to stay there? Did you continue to believe his lies? Did you believe him because, you wanted to see a better version of him? Or believe him? Or whatever the reasons were, right? We all have choices in life where we decide the actions we want to take. And those actions are what make us the person we are. Okay? So, yes, maybe you were in a situation where it was like that. But what were the actions that you took? And if it was, let's say, a one time situation, did you see the red flags? Did it come out of nowhere? It's the situation about seeing things 360. It really is. And that's it. It really is. It's from seeing something from 360 and understanding, maybe this person was just an unhealed person and they are just angry with themselves and they just hate themselves. I had somebody tell me, "Oh, my son, he doesn't like you." And I was like, "That's okay. I understand why he doesn't like me. My energy is very strong and it's very powerful, and a lot of people don't like me. You either love me or you hate me, and it's because I am a mirror. I'm a walking mirror to everybody, and it depends on how you feel about yourself. Is gonna tell you how you feel about me. But I don't care. That doesn't affect me, right? It doesn't affect me. And I understand when you allow yourself to stay in situations too long, you do things that you wish you hadn't, and it plants a seed of regret. Again, understanding and learning the lesson is something that you'll have to pull that out of, and apologizing to the people that it affected, or just releasing it, right? Is the only way to go. Because in, let's say, 1 year's time, that person is no longer even going to be in your life. And if they're still affecting you emotionally, mentally, that is not okay. They still have a hold on you. They're still taking your power. You're still giving your power away, to be honest with you. And they're living their best life, and you're over here struggling because of something that already happened a long time ago. A long time ago, right? This is the point why we learn how to heal, so that we can understand that the things that happen to us were meant for us to grow and then move on from them. Most of us as human, we don't learn how to grow, and we hold on to things that happened to us when we were born. We're starting off with the Ace of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and then the Page of Wands. And at the bottom, you have the Six of Swords. Mercury and Aquarius. Okay. With the Six of Swords right now, you're wanting to go through into a new chapter. You're wanting to go through a doorway into a new life, into something new. Um, you have your bags packed, you have your stuff with you, you know, your lunch, your personal stuff, and it's something small. You don't have all your stuff. It's almost like you want to start over, right? With the Six of Swords, you're wanting to move away. Um, you are moving away, but you're wanting to walk into a new chapter of your life. And you have the Ace of Wands right now. So you have, you know, that fire, you have that want, you have that desire. And you know, aces for me are always new beginnings, but they're also gifts from the universe, right? There's something that is being offered to you by the universe. But there is a need here to speak out about how you feel with the Page of Cups, the home of expression. And that needs to bring, that is going to bring, you know, the Four of Wands. That's going to bring harmony within you. There's still a sense of allowing your thoughts, your there's almost a sense here of you going back to memories that caused you damage. And whether you know this or not, Pisces, but when you go back to certain memories, your brain doesn't know that, or your body doesn't recognize that it's not happening in the moment. So it's like you're going through it again. So it's almost like you're reopening the wound. So basically, every time you have a flashback of this moment, um, it's like you're cutting yourself again, right? And so you ask yourself, how do you do this? How do I change how to do this? Um, there is a very good book that I read. It's by damn it. Let me look it up. And my other phone's all the way over there. Hang on. He's the same gentleman that wrote A New Earth. Uh, I bet you anything you guys know exactly who I'm talking about already, but just in case. And that book was what helped me start learning how to. Every time I would have a flashback of a negative or a triggering moment, a memory, I would watch the memory happen. I would not connect my emotions or what I was feeling to an emotion, and I wouldn't even connect myself to the emotion. And then every time it would happen after that, I'd have no emotion to it. And every time I'd go back to it, it no longer had that same memory. If that makes sense. It's almost disconnecting when you see that memory, disconnecting the emotions that you're feeling from you, because we become that memory. So when you think of it, you think of anger. Let's say you felt anger and you think, oh, that made me angry. Now you are connected to that memory as anger. You just connected yourself. It's by Eckhart Tolle. I think it's A Journey into Yourself. Or maybe it's A New Earth, the one I was talking about. Yeah, Eckhart Tolle. And so that allowed me to start moving on and allowing me to transmute that memory, right? I'm talking about those memories that you're just like, would put you on your ass. Also, the reason why they tell you to stay grounded is because when you stay grounded, you are living in the present moment. You do not continuously go to the past. When you are having those memories of pain in the past, you are reliving memories in the past. It's in the past. You are not in the moment. There is no yesterday, there's no tomorrow. You are always right now, right? You are always right now. It's always right now. Always. Always. There is never going to be tomorrow. It's always right now for you. Always. Right? There is no yesterday. That is why when you are reliving a really traumatic moment, if your body is taking it as it's happening right now, because there is no tomorrow, yesterday. There is no yesterday. That already happened. That's long gone. This morning is long gone. So you are reliving the moment in the present. You are hurting yourself, reopening a wound that you already had. For what? For what? And I understand, I can honestly tell you that I have been victim of this mentality, because there were times where my brain kept trying to see somebody with rose-colored glasses. So I would do this on purpose so my brain could continue to see the truth about a person. But once I saw that it became detrimental, that it was harming me, then I had to switch it and start allowing myself to start letting go of the memories and transmuting it, right? Because sometimes, for some reason, our ego does not want to be in pain. Well, who wants to be in pain? So our ego starts to try to change. It's like when you are not talking to somebody for a long time and you forget how shitty that person is, right? And then you talk to them, and then like 10 seconds in, you're like, I forgot how awful you are. Like, I forgot why we stopped talking. Now I remember, and I literally don't want to deal with you. Maybe not even 10 seconds in, like, after hanging out with them one time, you're just like, oh my God, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Right? But your ego tries to switch that memory, because who the hell wants to have awful memories, right? We don't want, your body, your mind, your brain does not want to live like that. So it's basically, it's literally you reconfiguring your brain. And it's doable, because I was able to do it, and a lot of other people are able to do it. It's something that you have to have consistency with, though. And there's also something about being present, and also with meditating, clearing out your mind, having control over your mind. People think you can't have it. You absolutely can. When you're able to silence your mind, when you're able to just shut it off when you need to, there goes the nose again. It is absolutely doable, right? And once you release those negative, those emotions, you release them, you let them go, that is when you'll have harmony. I feel like that is literally the last leg I'm hearing of a broken table that has to be fixed. That's it. That's it. And this is taking you into action, direct action. Oh, come see, there it is. Direct action, right? There is a need for communication. Either it's coming in or it's going out on your end. Okay? But what this is doing is this is going to elevate your energy. This is basically like removing years of, this is moving you forward like a slingshot. Once you release this is moving you forward with a speed and a strength and a movement and a fire like nobody else's business. But you need to release this. You can't bring this with you. See, look, and this person is moving directly with the Eight of Wands, and the bag on there says truth. The truth. The truth. Right? The truth. And this is cleaning up your whole space. This is cleaning, this is going to set fire to a paradigm that you have that is no longer necessary. It is no longer, I heard, you are no longer needed. Thank you. At one point, it was protecting you. It is no longer protecting you. You are no longer needed. Thank you. Now it is becoming a hindrance. Now it is becoming detrimental to your growth and to your movement forward. It's time to let that go. Okay, let's clarify. Where are my cards? My cards. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. No. Actually, I'm going to shuffle these guys because these are a little bit bent. And I don't like that. Okay. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay. We got the Divine Feminine. Yes. Yes. The Roots of Fire. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Yeah. So there is a feeling here that there's almost a need I know it says root, but I'm actually getting sacral. There is a healing, there's a need of this for some reason is affecting your sacral. I'm even getting like yoni egg and stuff, like a yoni egg session. A yoni egg would help, but there is almost like insecurity. You're not feeling secure, and from your sacral is where creation comes. Creativity, creation, there's so many things that come from the sacral, but you're not feeling secure. Okay, and there's a need to express yourself because you are secure now. You're secure, I'm hearing. You're secure and you are divinely protected, especially here with the Ace of Wands. There is a fire. You have, I'm hearing holy fire. Holy fire. What the hell is holy fire? Page of Cups. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. My nose is still itching out again. Synergy. That's the 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and reunions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting creations can give birth to new reality. Yeah. So there's a new place that you're going to. There's new things that you're going to be dealing with. New people, new places, new things. But this is kind of hindering where you need to go. It's hindering. It's kind of like walking but with weights on. And there's a need to speak your truth. There's a need to tell people. And even if there's people that aren't safe to talk to. There's people that aren't safe to talk to. Or there's somebody that's coming towards you, right? But if this is from you to them, I would write something down in a letter, right? And then burn it. I would send somebody an email or a text message and then block them, right? It's not about reciprocation. It's not even about um, closure, right? Closure you have to find yourself. You're never going to get closure from anybody else. Because even if somebody apologizes, let's say they cheated on you, even if they apologize, that's not going to make you feel better. That's not going to make you unheal, let's say, an abandonment wound or self-esteem issues, right? The Four of Wands, Tantric Journey. Hello. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our central experiences with ourselves and with another. Okay, this is talking about your sacral. What did I say? This is talking about your sacral. You're coming up with, you're going to, if you're single, if not, you could be dealing with, in a relationship, it doesn't matter, but you're going to, even if this is by yourself, you're going to be healing things through your sacral, because there is a need to heal your sacral, and you're going to be doing this with new experiences, new people, or new things. Okay. And there is a need to do healing through your sacral. So like I said, a yoni egg, there's a bunch of other things you can do to heal. Reiki. But there is a need. I got that from the beginning. Look, fertility. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? There is a need right now. There's something about fertility, growth, ideas, birth, conception, and there is something with that. There needs healing with your sacral. Okay, fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a grander expression of ourselves. Yes, but there is a feeling of not being safe. And when you don't feel safe, you cannot express yourself in that manner. Okay, but you are not only protected, but there is a need right now to express yourself. Journal. Write it down. Again, this could be somebody coming towards you, or you needing to send something to somebody, whatever it is. Again, if you don't feel safe, just write a letter and then burn it. Write in a journal and keep it for yourself, right? And then with the Page of Wands is clarified by belief. 11, the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth, sacral, based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Do you trust that you are safe? Divine Feminine, do you trust? Earth, man. This is about, there is a need to heal your sacral. And there's a connection between your sacral and speaking your truth right now. There needs to be there's a block that has been placed there. There's some healing that needs to be done, and it needs to be done vocally, and it needs to be done, and you are protected. I feel like some of you don't feel safe, but you are safe. You are divinely safe. You are very protectedly safe. I heard holy fire. I don't know what the fuck. I'm guessing like, holy water and fire. I don't know what that means. I don't know anything. I just pull cards here. I know nothing, Jon Snow. I know nothing. All right, let me get you guys. Whoa. Goddess Sekhmet. I like her. And fire agate. That would be really good stone for you guys to use right now. Maybe use that and just place it on the outside. I wouldn't use this one on the inside. Yoni egg is for the inside. Okay. Follow directions. Passion of the Lion Heart, right? And that says Crystal Goddess 888. I would also do those like tanning. Don't they go out in the sun and like get sun on your yoni? You also got Ascended Master Helios and Citrine. Your time to shine. Crystal Masters 333. You know, citrine is great for manifestation. Citrine is good for many things, but it's great for manifestation. And I heard creative blocks, so I don't know if that's true actually. I'm not going to take that one. It's in reverse. Okay. And then you guys got Ascended Master Hilarion and Green Cryo Phrase, Discernment. Crystal Masters 333. Discernment. Citrine, your time to shine. Yeah. So, it is your time to speak and say what you need to say. You are divinely protected. And there is a time now for a healing of your sacral, because it is your time to shine. And that's where all your creativity is coming from. You are safe now. You are safe. You can come out. You're safe now. You can come out. I'm hearing these two want to come out. Okay. But they're in reverse. So the star, blessings, inspiration, time to shine. Oh my God. Peace, harmony, and contentment. Dude, you're safe. You're safe. You're safe. You are safe, Pisces. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I appreciate you guys taking the time. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.